Yo, what's going on? It's Accelerator here, and today, this is my first YouTube video, so we're going to see how this goes, but today, we're going to be carving a pumpkin. And now, yes, this is not your standard orange big pumpkin that you normally carve for Halloween, and that's because I'm in New Zealand, and we don't have those over here. This is the only pumpkin I could find, and there's two main things that are different about this pumpkin. The first thing, obviously, the size. I don't have a lot of real estate to work with on this pumpkin. I've got a few ideas here on what I'm going to do, but we're going to see how that all goes. As I've never done this before, so that's the first thing. The second thing is this thing is rock hard. I have no idea if a knife is actually going to be able to go through this and carve it. Basically, the whole reason I'm doing this video is I watched Vetemor's video about carving a pumpkin. He's doing a competition for Illuvium, so I'll link that down below, so definitely go check that out. Whack a like on his video, whack a like on mine while you're at it, and basically we're going to get into it. So the first thing that he says to do is you've got to take off the top. So I've got a few knives here. I've just got this one knife that I'm hoping is actually going to be able to get into this pumpkin. If not, we're going to have to keep going up into something better and better, and we're going to see how that all goes, right? So we'll just crack straight into it, shall we? Alright, so we've got a top off. So this is also a very thin skin, so I have no idea if this is actually going to work at all with this type of pumpkin. As you can see, I've got to get all this out somehow out of the pumpkin. That's going to be a bit of fun. This might have to be very much time lapsed. Alright, I do have an ice cream scoop. And this is just all going off the side of the deck, so we're going to see how this all goes. Alright, so I've pretty much got all of the seeds and all the junk out the middle. You can see there's still quite a lot of actual pumpkin meat in here, so I'm going to try and carve it out. I don't know, because at the moment that's kind of about 2 inches thick, and I don't know how I'm going to get through that for carving it, so I really need to try and somehow make it thinner. We'll see how this goes. This might take quite a while. I think that'll just about do it, and I'll clean up the outside of the pumpkin so I can draw on it. Alright, so I've got the design drawn. I don't want to show you just yet. I've taken a quick recording of what it looks like. What I'll do, I'll attempt to carve it out, and then I'll show you them both, the beginning, the before and after at the end. honestly, I'm not super confident I'm going to be able to get this done, but we'll see how it goes. I may have tried to do something too complicated, especially for how tough I'm expecting this to be. But let's just crack straight into it.
Twenty minutes later. 1 hour later.
Alright, so I've just finished creating my design on the pumpkin. So this is what it looks like. Basically, my attempt at doing ramfire in kind of a stencil model. It actually worked out alright size-wise on the pumpkin. I was a bit worried that it was going to be too small, especially because I was trying to find something that didn't have a lot of height to it that was Illuvium themed. And I mean, originally I was thinking like the Illuvium logo, but I figured that that was way too obvious and easy. But realistically, those words are probably going to come bite me in the ass, because this is probably going to be really difficult. I've probably bitten off way more than I can chew here. I'm especially worried about doing these top bits over here, as that's where the pumpkin is the thickest, and I don't know how accurate I'm going to be able to get this, but we'll see how this looks at the end, alright? Alright, so I'm all done, and this is the final result. I think it actually turned out way better than I thought it was going to. I was extremely nervous. There's a few bits that are kind of just hanging on. There's a few bits that are not really hanging on too well. You can see there's a crack right there as well. Maybe I'll look at tidying this round bit up over here as well. But I've got most of it done. I have no idea what this is going to look like at night. So what I'm going to do, I'm basically going to cut to that in a moment. And film some of this at night. So yeah, that's the pumpkin all done, looking good, and we'll see how we go at night. Alright, so as you guys can see, it's now nighttime. So I've got the pumpkin all set up, and I think it looks really cool, so check it out. Here is the pumpkin. In fact, what I'll even do, I'll go and turn the outside light off, and you'll be able to see in pretty much pitch black how it looks like. So I'll do that real quick. So as you can see, that actually looks really cool. I'm super impressed with how this turned out, being my first time carving a pumpkin. It did take me quite a while, but I don't know, I think the results kind of speak for itself, you know. Anyway, let me know how you guys think I did down in the comments. So there you have it. This was my Ramfire Halloween pumpkin. I think it turned out alright. Let me know in the comments if you think that I did a terrible job, if you could do way better. And definitely check out Vetemor's video. Again, link in the description. Chuck a like on his video, chuck a like on mine. Yeah, alright, peace.